The great chess cheating scandal of 2022. Can you believe it? Cheating in chess. Who would have thought? But you know what? If there's ever a competition between people, people will cheat. Now you can see the two guys up above. Carlson's looking down at the board. Neimans looking at Carlson, not at the board. Now Carlson has accused Neiman of cheating, and I'm going to get into that in a second. But I want to touch on the concept of cheating firstly. If we're in the wild and it's a couple 100,000 years ago or even 50,000 years ago and we are hunting, if you've got rocks and I've got a spear, am I cheating? If you've got a spear and I've got a bow and arrow, am I cheating? If you've got a bow and arrow and I'm walking around with a 2-2-3 centerfire, am I cheating? If we've both got 2-2-3 centerfires and you're in normal clothing and I'm in camo and can't be seen, am I cheating? Or am I just taking advantage of things available to me to give me an edge in a survival situation? Well, in a survival situation, we could say there are no rules. The rule is to survive. So you take advantage of everything that you can that gives you an advantage. To survive in the wild, you need advantages. For some animals, that is speed, claws and fangs and sharp teeth. For others, it's just speed and strength to run away from the sharp teeth, sharp claw animals. So on and so forth. Every animal has an advantage in some way, shape or form that's enabled it to thrive. Now we come to this aspect of cheating in sports. I've had people cheating in my various things that I've participated in. And it's always blown my mind because my attitude has always been, I'm not playing for sheep stations. If we can't abide by the rules, and especially you as the cheater, why are you even playing? If you can't accept that maybe you're going to lose to a better player, to a more skilled opponent, why are you playing? Pick a different thing that you're good at. But some of the cheating that goes on is just incredible in some of these sports. And we're not talking where there's even prize money. We're talking where it's just a hobby, like junior sports, for an example, or video gaming. That's just a thing. Now, in terms of video gaming, you might have a cultural aspect where some cultures say, if it's available to me to enhance my gaming, I'm going to use it. It's not cheating because that's how my culture is around me. A little bit like I'm wearing camo and you're not when we go looking for food in the wild. Their logic then is, it's available. You're an idiot for not using it because it's available. But we're talking about a game. The moment we agree to play the game, we agree to abide by rules of the game. So in that sense, that agreement is we do not cheat. If the rules of the game said we can use outside help and I choose not to, then yes, I am the fool. But if the rules of the game say no and I choose to use that outside help, then I am cheating. Okay, so what all this stems from is that Neiman seems to outplay his ability. He's risen through the ranks very, very quickly, quicker than anybody in history, and seems to be doing it all with more ease than anybody else. On top of that, he admitted twice to cheating, once when he was 12 and once when he was 16. Now, that prompted Chess.com to reveal their own results of what they had discussed with Neiman earlier. And that was they had busted him cheating over 100 times. On some of them, 25 times when he was streaming his matches live. They busted him doing that. So he's caught in a lie straight away. I only did it twice, once when I was 12, once when I was 16, but Chess.com has caught him 100 times. So if we assume that's correct, then we have to assume that he's lying. Now, whether or not he thinks he's cheating, this again comes to that element. Did I think I was cheating doing what it was that I did when I did it? My view on cheating and someone else's view on cheating might not be the same. However, Chess.com says he's cheated over 100 times. He says he's only done it twice, so someone's lying, but Chess.com's presented their information. So there seems to be some misinformation, at least, coming from Neiman. Now, that raises the question, lie to me once, can I ever trust you again about anything you ever say? I leave that up to you. For me, the answer is no, I can't. Now, Carlson, for his part, I will give him props because he is standing up behind his convictions. Most people don't. Most people will rant and rave and carry on, but at the end of the day, they'll go along with it. Now, when they do that, they're giving it tacit approval. In this case, if Carlson plays in a tournament where Neiman is playing and continues to play in that tournament, he's giving tacit approval to what he believes is Neiman's unfair play. So, in that one example, they were in the same tournament, Carlson just withdrew. I'm not playing. And in another one, they got matched up. Neiman did one move and Carlson just resigned and quit and walked off. One move, that was it. And he's asked about it and he said, I can't say anything, otherwise I will get in trouble. Now, obviously, people then speculated and drew their own conclusions, and this is how we end up with now, is the great cheating chess scandal of 2022. Now, what I liked about Carlson's stance is that he's not giving it tacit approval. Now, there's a lot of things going on in a lot of sports around the world right now where people are feeling pressured into either wearing certain uniforms or participating with people that they don't really feel they should be participating with, but they do it anyway. The moment they do it, they give it tacit approval, and it doesn't matter if it's that sport in the participation or a uniform or going along with anything being asked of you. If you go along with it but bitch and moan, you're giving it tacit approval. You still went along with it, so you must agree with it. It doesn't matter how much you complain, you did it and you went along with it. Carlson isn't taking that stance. That's why I give him kudos. He's got the guts of his convictions. He says, I think this guy's cheating. I'm not going to give any kind of approval, tacit approval, and participate in any tournament in which this man is here. We need this to be resolved. And as a result, the World Chess Body Organization is now launching a full investigation into the great chess cheating scandal of 2022.